So, today we're just going to be talking about how one of my mentorship students went from zero to $2,000 a month in 28 days, and then got to about $7,000 per month in 84 days of working together. So, just some housekeeping rules before we kind of move on. Okay, so marketing section number 2 is about partnerships. Okay, this is the key. Most people don't understand. You can get more money from a partnership in one day than you can with a lifetime of trying to do things on your own. That's one reason why mentorship is so important, right? Because it's basically a partnership of me transferring my 7 years of experience over to you guys. But at the same time, you can do that within business owners in your local area. So there's business owners both in your local area and online who have all of the clients, connections, and just resource you can ever need and you can ever want. Your job is to learn how to get in front of them. Okay, so now, generally for me, for example, in the system when it comes to the marketing system, right? When we talk about like Facebook, like JT, right? All he had to do was, number one, he went inside of Facebook groups because he found what his niche was. He started commenting, he started interacting, he started getting people to really get on the phone with them, right? That took him to about $15,000 per month. But then the second thing that he did was once he started noticing that certain one of those locations had like consultants, financial advisors, grant writers, bankers, then he started reaching out to those individual ones. And I tell you exactly what to say to them to get them to really like respect you or to actually want to help you. And then they literally said, hey, maybe we can interview you and see if there's a good fit or any of my clients are a good fit to send for your accounting and your bookkeeping service. He said, awesome. Right, so then from there, what we did was we took a list of all different people who wanted to interview him and wanted to learn more about his service. Then we actually put him on a spreadsheet, right? So the key thing there was inside of that spreadsheet, we give what's called an influence score. So not every single partner is created equal, right? There's different scores you can see. Number 1 is like audience size. Number 2 is audience engagement. Number 3 is what service. Number 4 is do they sell a high ticket service or a low ticket service. Number 5, do they have a lot of referral partnerships. Number 6, have they ever sent us a referral before. Number 7, where is their audience actually stored? Is it an in-person, like meeting group? Is it an Instagram group? Is it like a Facebook group? Is it a LinkedIn profile? Like, where is all that stored? And once we have that score, we give it a score out of about 100. Then we organize who is the most important referral partner from there. And then we start prioritizing who gets most of our time for these interviews. And that's how he actually added about, it's crazy. He got one referral partner based on that score, gave him $50,000 per year in recurring revenue just from the clients they send to him, right? And then every single year, it's been a pretty good trend just like that. So it's just crazy to kind of see that and see that growth. But that's why partnerships are so important. Another example is actually one of my students named Shannon, and she came in and she needed to kind of get some momentum going fast because she had just lost her largest client. So the first thing we did was go, hey, you have the sales chops, you have the skills, let's go and find a really good partner, okay? We found a partner, and one way that we did that with her is because all these potential clients who we were speaking to as part of like the LinkedIn, like she had the LinkedIn going, the LinkedIn was going and finding potential clients, but all the potential clients said, hey, do you know, I think the lady's name was Sherry. Do you know Sherry? Oh, you should work with Sherry. Do you know Sherry? Do you know Sherry? Yeah, I like Sherry. Who's Sherry? Shannon, who's Sherry? This is the common theme. Who is this Sherry person they keep telling you to go to? Have you spoken to Sherry? No. Why have you not spoken to Sherry? 5 out of your last 5 calls have each said they've worked with Sherry in the past. Go talk to Sherry. She talked to Sherry. Sherry was on this financial advisor inside the local area. And Sherry actually gave her $4,500 per month worth of contracts just from meeting over a 15-minute conversation, right? And it all came from partnerships, knowing who to look for, keeping your ear to the ground, knowing who has the influence inside of the community, inside of that virtual space that allows you to be able to go and get the amount of money that you need in order to kind of grow your business really, really quickly. And then the last thing, guys, the last thing you need in order to get to about 7,000, 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 is consistency. When you know you're doing the right things, when you know you're on the right path, when you see signs of success, you cannot stop, you cannot slow down. This is the baseline. I cannot stress this. So hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Book a call if you want some help. If you're not quite ready for help, that's okay. I'll see you inside the next video. I'll talk to you soon, and I will see you later. Have a great rest of your day.